Think dimes are just spare change? Think again. Join us as we reveal the hidden narratives behind U.S. dimes from 1965, 1995, and 1993, coins that pack a punch of history and mystery. In 1965, the story of a humble coin took an unexpected turn when a seemingly ordinary U.S. dime revealed an astonishing error that would forever alter its fate. The coin was born in a time of change, a year when the nation was transitioning into modernity, yet still carrying echoes of tradition. In the controlled bustle of the mint, where precision was the watchword, a minute lapse occurred. Instead of the flawless impression expected from decades of experience, the dime misalignment created a subtle yet unmistakable flaw that would intrigue experts and collectors for generations to come. For many, the dime had been a common sight, exchanged countless times in daily transactions. It represented not just monetary value, but also the legacy of American craftsmanship and the quiet determination to honor both heritage and innovation. At the mint, the error was nothing more than a fleeting anomaly, an aberration in the otherwise impeccable production process. However, beneath its surface lay a story of unintended artistry and chance. The coin's design, normally executed with exacting detail, had been given an unplanned twist. The error manifested as a slight displacement in the delicate engraving of the torch and olive branch, leaving a double impression that, to the untrained eye, might have seemed like an imperfection. Yet, it was this very quirk that soon became a symbol of rarity and intrigue. A devoted collector had spent years scouring coin shops, auctions, and private collections in search of unique pieces that whispered of history and mystery. The collector's journey was one of perseverance and quiet passion, a relentless pursuit driven by the desire to unearth stories buried in metal and mint. One crisp autumn afternoon, while sifting through a modest collection at a local fair, the collector's eyes caught sight of a dime that seemed to defy the norm. There was something in its luster, a glimmer that suggested an untold story, urging closer inspection. With a magnifying glass and trembling hands, the collector examined the coin. What initially appeared as a mere flaw soon revealed a narrative of serendipity, a minting error that was as rare as it was fascinating. The discovery evoked a spectrum of emotions: disbelief, excitement, and a deep reverence for the unpredictable nature of history. Every crease, every shadow on the coin told a story of human error and mechanical precision intermingled in an unforeseen moment of creative chaos. As the collector traced the intricate lines of the misstruck design, it became clear that this was no ordinary mistake. Here was a coin that had transcended its basic role as currency, transforming into an artifact that connected the past to the present in a tangible way. The realization was profound. A single error had imbued the dime with a mystique that went beyond its physical form. Its value, once determined solely by its metallic composition and face value, was now measured in rarity and historical significance. As word of the error began to spread through collector circles, interest surged in a manner that few could have anticipated. Enthusiasts and experts from around the country exchanged whispered speculations about the error's origins and implications. In hushed tones at conventions and coin shows, the narrative of the 1965 dime error grew richer with each retelling. The coin's market value, initially a modest increase over the standard issue, began to fluctuate wildly as collectors vied for a glimpse of its unusual detail. Auctions turned into dramatic events where the bidding soared with fervor and suspense, each bid a heartbeat in the unfolding drama. The coin was no longer just an object. It had evolved into a symbol of the unpredictable dance between chance and meticulous craftsmanship. Every auction that featured the error was a reminder that even in a world governed by numbers and precision, serendipity could rewrite the rules. The evolution of the coin's value was marked by milestones that paralleled shifts in the collector's community's understanding of its rarity. Early evaluations placed the coin at a modest premium over its regular counterparts. However, as more coins with the error surfaced and experts began to piece together the narrative of its misstrike, the coin's worth began to climb. At one point, whispers circulated that only a handful of these misprinted dimes had ever been found, a statistic that sent ripples through the community and spurred a fervent race among collectors. Each appraisal, each auction, and every private sale added layers of complexity to the coin's legacy, turning it into a dynamic symbol of both artistic error and market unpredictability. Throughout this journey, the coin remained an enigma, a silent testament to a moment when human endeavor and mechanical process collided in an unforeseen fashion. The error's physical characteristics were subtle yet distinct, a slight doubling of key design elements, a misalignment that left traces of the original die's impression overlapping in unexpected ways. These imperfections, once seen as blemishes, were now celebrated as marks of authenticity. The coin was a puzzle waiting to be solved, each imperfection a clue to the minting process that had gone awry. Scholars debated the precise mechanics behind the error, whether it was a result of worn dies, a misfeed in the press, or a lapse in quality control. In every theory, the coin's uniqueness was affirmed, and its allure grew even stronger. Then, just as the narrative seemed to settle into a familiar tale of rarity and desirability, an unexpected twist emerged. In the midst of detailed examinations and heated auction bids, a seasoned numismatist revealed that the error was not merely a misalignment, but also an inadvertent signature of an experimental technique used during that era. The Mint had been testing a new method intended to streamline production, a method that, if perfected, might have altered the course of coinage forever. The misstrike, it turned out, was a serendipitous byproduct of this innovation, a glimpse into what might have been a revolutionary shift in minting practices. This revelation cast the error in a new light, transforming it from a random flaw into a deliberate experiment gone awry. The coin now represented both the promise and the pitfalls of technological progress, encapsulating a moment when tradition and modernity clashed with dramatic consequences. For the collector, the twist deepened the personal connection to the coin. It was no longer just a rare error, but a relic of a transformative period in U.S. minting history, a tangible piece of a larger narrative about change, experimentation, and the inherent unpredictability of progress. The coin's journey had come full circle, from an overlooked mistake on an assembly line to a coveted artifact that spoke to the spirit of innovation and the ever-present potential for human error. Every glint of light off its surface now carried a double meaning, a reminder of the delicate balance between perfection and imperfection, and the unforeseen outcomes that can arise when processes are pushed to their limits. As the story of the 1965 dime error unfolded, it captivated audiences not only for its monetary value, but for its rich, multifaceted history. The coin had become a symbol of the delicate interplay between fate and craftsmanship, a testament to how even the smallest slip in a vast production system could create an object of immense cultural and historical significance. The narrative continued to evolve as more pieces with the same error surfaced, each one sparking new debates and fueling a legacy that grew more intricate with time. In every auction room, in every conversation among collectors, the dimes served as a reminder that sometimes the most unremarkable objects hold the most extraordinary stories, stories that are waiting to be discovered, cherished, and passed down through the ages. At a time when America was redefining its future, the 1995 U.S. one-dime coin quietly held secrets of its own. Minted in an era of technological progress and traditional craftsmanship, this coin was born amidst a backdrop of meticulous production and latent errors that would eventually set it apart. Within the machinery of the U.S. Mint, a subtle misalignment during the stamping process created an anomaly so slight it could easily have gone unnoticed by most. Yet this error was not simply a flaw. It was a whisper of history, a fleeting mistake that carried the weight of human fallibility and the unpredictable nature of industrial artistry. In a modest town where coin collecting was more than a hobby, one dedicated collector found himself drawn to this particular dime. He had spent countless hours poring over collections, scrutinizing aged catalogs, and examining every piece with unwavering determination. One evening, as he carefully inspected his assortment of coins under the soft glow of a desk lamp, his eyes caught a faint irregularity on one dime. It was not the brilliant gleam of a perfectly minted coin, but rather a subtle discord in the design, a misstrike that disrupted the otherwise crisp edges and clear lettering. In that moment, an emotion stirred within him, a blend of wonder, apprehension, and a deep, instinctual recognition that he had uncovered something extraordinary. Driven by curiosity, the collector embarked on a quest to unravel the mystery of the error. He delved into dusty archives and reached out to fellow enthusiasts, piecing together fragments of mint records and whispered legends. His investigation revealed that during the production run, a misaligned die, a slight but critical displacement in the coin's stamping apparatus, had inadvertently altered the coin's appearance. The error was a rare aberration in a process known for its precision, a subtle testament to the fact that even in the most exacting operations, human imperfection finds its way through. As he sifted through old production logs and personal anecdotes from retired mint workers, the story of the coin's flaw began to take shape like a slow-burning mystery, each new detail adding to its enigmatic allure. Meanwhile, murmurs within the coin-collecting community hinted at a dramatic evolution in the coin's value. Initially dismissed as a minor manufacturing oversight, the error gradually transformed the dime from an everyday piece of currency into a coveted treasure. Its worth, once measured in mere cents, began a steady ascent, buoyed by the increasing recognition of its rarity. Collectors began to view the coin not simply as an error, but as a symbol of the unexpected beauty found in imperfection. Auctions and private sales started to feature the 1995 dime error prominently, and each transaction added layers to its legend. The coin's escalating value became a silent narrative of market dynamics, rarity, and the passionate pursuit of historical artifacts that defied conventional expectations. As the collector's journey unfolded, he discovered that the physical characteristics of the error were as intriguing as its backstory. Under careful examination, the misstrike revealed a curious play of light and shadow. The usual smooth, uniform finish of the dime was interrupted by a faint, almost halo-like outline encircling the central motif. This subtle effect, observable only under certain angles of light, lent the coin an almost mystical quality. Some speculated that the phenomenon was merely an unintended consequence of the minting process, while others mused that it was a deliberate yet accidental nod to the artistry of coin production. The collector, transfixed by these hidden details, found himself pondering the possibility that the error might contain layers of meaning beyond simple miscalculation, a secret signature left by a master engraver whose touch had slipped, leaving behind a mark of unintentional genius. Over the ensuing months, the coin's tale became intertwined with the passions and rivalries of the numismatic world. Every auction, every private sale, and every scholarly debate served to heighten the coin's mystique. The collector documented each development in a worn leather journal, his entries a blend of technical analysis and personal reflection. He recounted moments of quiet triumph and anxious uncertainty as experts debated whether the error merited a classification separate from standard minting irregularities. The discussions ranged from meticulous examinations of the coin's minute details to broader philosophical musings on the nature of imperfection in mass production. With every new piece of evidence and every expert opinion, the narrative of the 1995 dime error grew richer, weaving together threads of historical context, artistic anomaly, and market-driven value evolution. Then, as if the coin's story were not already layered enough, an unexpected twist emerged that redefined its legacy. A renowned numismatic historian, whose reputation for unearthing forgotten minting practices preceded him, contacted the collector with startling information. According to the historian's research, during the production of the 1995 dimes, a brief experimental run had been conducted using a novel stamping method aimed at enhancing efficiency. In the midst of this experiment, a mechanical glitch occurred, a malfunction so fleeting yet impactful that it resulted in the very misalignment now celebrated by collectors. This revelation not only validated the coin's status as a genuine error, but also connected it to a broader narrative of innovation and risk at the U.S. Mint. The historian's findings painted a picture of a time when experimentation was embraced, and even errors were seen as opportunities to push the boundaries of technology and artistry. With this new perspective, the coin assumed a dual identity. It was at once a relic of a bygone era of traditional minting and a testament to the bold, experimental spirit of modern production. The collector, now more determined than ever to preserve the coin's legacy, saw in it a metaphor for the unpredictable nature of progress, where a single misstep could inadvertently lead to something of profound beauty and value. The story of the 1995 dime error evolved into a narrative of transformation, where the intersection of human error and technological innovation produced a result far greater than the sum of its parts. Every whispered rumor, every meticulously archived record, and every heated debate among experts contributed to a growing body of lore surrounding the coin. The error, once regarded as a trivial oversight, was now celebrated as an emblem of imperfection turned into an enduring masterpiece. Its journey from a flawed piece of currency to a highly sought-after collectible became a symbol of the serendipitous interplay between history, technology, and human passion. In the quiet moments of reflection, the collector realized that the coin was more than a rare anomaly. It was a living document of a pivotal moment in minting history, an artifact that encapsulated both the vulnerabilities and the triumphs of an era. The 1995 U.S. one-dime coin error, with its misaligned die and mysterious halo, continued to captivate not only the dedicated collector, but also a wide circle of enthusiasts and scholars. Every aspect of its existence, from humble origins to a dramatic rise in value, spoke to the unpredictable course of history. In a world that seeks perfection, this coin reminded all that mistakes can transform into objects of lasting beauty and significance. Its journey became an emblem of how errors can capture imagination and redefine value. In a modest collection of everyday treasures, a solitary 1993 U.S. one-dime coin sat among more common pieces, its surface worn by time, yet concealing a secret that would alter the course of a collector's life. The coin was minted during a period of subtle transformation in American society, a time when the nation was stepping tentatively into a new era of digital promise and economic change. Behind the familiar visage of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the coin bore the hallmarks of a meticulous minting process executed with precision at one of the nation's renowned facilities. Even the most disciplined systems are not immune to the unexpected, and in this instance, an anomaly had taken root. At the Philadelphia Mint, where tradition and technological innovation often dance together in a delicate balance, the 1993 dime was born under conditions both routine and remarkable. The Mint, renowned for its rigorous quality controls and centuries of established practice, was nonetheless vulnerable to the unpredictable quirks of automated machinery. In the intricate ballet of stamping metal, a minor misalignment or an overlooked die could give birth to a variation, a mistake that, in the realm of numismatics, would transform the mundane into the extraordinary. This particular coin, produced in vast numbers, harbored within its alloy a subtle error that eluded the hurried glance of the assembly line, but would later captivate the discerning eye of a seasoned collector. It was during a quiet afternoon, as soft light filtered through a dusty window onto a well-worn table cluttered with coins and memorabilia, that the collector first encountered the misprinted dime. With years of experience etched into his meticulous habits, he noted an irregularity, a slight deviation in the coin's design that set it apart from its identical brethren. The normally crisp lines and uniform imprints were interrupted by a misaligned detail, as if the minting process had paused for a fleeting moment of uncertainty. In that subtle shift, the coin whispered promises of rarity and significance. A surge of excitement mingled with disbelief as the collector gently turned the coin over in his calloused fingers, feeling both the weight of history and the delicate imprint of error. In the ensuing weeks, the coin began to reveal its layered story. Its initial valuation was modest, barely attracting attention beyond the immediate circle of dedicated numismatists. However, word spread quietly among collectors, carried on hushed conversations in local coin clubs, and whispered over late-night phone calls between aficionados. The error, once regarded as a trivial manufacturing oversight, gradually took on an almost mythic quality. Enthusiasts debated its origin, speculating on whether the misstrike was the result of a fleeting mechanical hiccup or an unnoticed lapse in quality control. The coin's worth, initially a simple footnote in the annals of currency, started to surge as each new insight added depth to its mystique. As interest grew, the narrative surrounding the coin evolved into something far richer than a mere error. The misalignment, once a blemish, transformed into a signature mark of uniqueness, a silent testament to the imperfection inherent in even the most advanced production methods. Expert numismatists began to examine the coin with renewed vigor, documenting the precise nature of the irregularity, a slightly skewed imprint on the date, a minor overlap in the lettering, and an almost imperceptible shift in the overall design symmetry. Each detail, meticulously recorded and compared against standard specimens, contributed to a growing consensus that this error was not merely accidental, but a rare deviation that could never be replicated by design. Parallel to the technical analyses, the collector's personal journey intertwined with the coin's rising legend. Late nights were spent poring over archival records and minting logs, searching for clues that could explain the mysterious misprint. In quiet moments of reflection, the collector recalled stories passed down from veteran hobbyists, tales of coins that had emerged from the shadows of oversight to become coveted treasures. Each piece of evidence, every obscure reference to a misprinted coin in a faded magazine article, added layers of intrigue to his quest. The coin had become more than a curiosity. It was a puzzle, an invitation to explore the fragile intersection between human error and mechanical perfection. As the coin's reputation grew, so too did its financial value. Initially, collectors viewed it as an interesting anomaly with sentimental value rather than a high-dollar artifact. But as auctions began to feature the error coin, its price tag started to climb in leaps and bounds. Bidding wars erupted, and the coin's worth fluctuated dramatically, echoing the unpredictable nature of its origin. Every new auction record and every private sale whispered about in online forums served to elevate the coin's status within the rare coin market. The very flaw that had once been dismissed as inconsequential now stood as a symbol of rarity, a tangible reminder that even an unintended mistake could command great esteem and value. A further investigation revealed a deeper complexity beneath the error. Forensic studies uncovered evidence suggesting that the misprint was not entirely accidental. Documents hinted at a brief experimental phase at the mint when a new die was being tested under unconventional circumstances. Records indicated that a senior mint supervisor, favoring imperfection, had approved a controlled variation in the die-setting process. What was thought to be a simple misalignment turned out to be a calculated risk, a deliberate experiment that had slipped into production unnoticed. This finding added a twist to the coin's story and recast it as an artifact of innovation rather than a mere mistake. The revelation of the experiment sent ripples through the numismatic community. Collectors, historians, and mint officials debated the implications, weighing quality control against creative risk. The error was seen as a glimpse into an experimental mindset, a daring challenge to established minting norms. For the collector who first spotted the irregularity, the twist was both a vindication and a source of renewed wonder. The coin became not just a rare misprint, but a symbol of audacity, marking a moment when tradition met bold experimentation. As weeks turned into months, the narrative of the 1993 dime captivated audiences beyond coin collectors. Scholars referenced it in discussions on manufacturing evolution, and its story appeared in academic journals. The coin's journey from overlooked currency to celebrated relic became emblematic of a broader truth, that even in systems built for precision, the human touch can spark unexpected creativity. Each examination revealed new significance in its flaw, urging onlookers to reconsider perfection and find beauty in imperfection. This journey not only reshaped expert opinions, but also sparked renewed enthusiasm among collectors, who began to view the coin as a bridge between error and art. Its story became a rallying cry for those who saw beauty in imperfection and valued the unpredictable spark of creativity. This evolution captured the hearts and minds across collectors. In the interplay of metal and history, the 1993 US dime became a reminder that mistakes can transform value. Its journey, from a misprint to a twist of deliberate experimentation, challenged what defines rarity and worth. As collectors debate its origins, the coin stands as a testament to the allure of the unexpected, a narrative of discovery and the surprising intersections of art, history, and chance. Enjoyed this dive into dime history? Like, comment your own coin finds, and subscribe for more in-depth numismatic stories. More fascinating currency revelations are coming your way soon.